Hey, Yummy, what's up? I'm currently setting everything up right now. I haven't even done a mic check yet, so you can let me know if my microphone's working. I played a little bit of creative earlier, but I kept getting disconnected. It got too frustrating, so I had to stop. Time for me to play an offline game so I don't have to worry about getting DC'd. It's the worst. Every time I'd come back, I'd be dead already. So. Let's see. Is everything all set up now? Just gotta switch back over to the game in a second. Alright. I accidentally closed the game, so now I gotta reopen it. Alright, this time I'm just gonna literally hope for the best and hope that my stream doesn't mess up. Every single time I've streamed this game, I've ran into some kind of like crazy issue. I'm just hoping I can load it up, play for a couple of hours, and then just, call it quits. Come on, internet, don't fail me now. Hopefully I don't just randomly die either. That wouldn't be very fun. Smack the rest of these rocks. Let me make sure that the video is working. Alright, it seems to be. No, no! The game crashed on me again, of course, because I minimized it. Now I know it's okay, but now I know it's working when I start it up, so there's gonna be no more problems after this. Yeah. Positive attitude gets you through the day. Except when your game crashes, then you gotta rage. Rawr. Oh. Alright, last time. I promise. It's staying up this time, obviously. Nothing can go wrong. Alright. It might be the snow. Maybe. It could be my slow internet and that I try to stream on a laptop. It might be that. If one thing doesn't break, then something else usually does. That's usually the case. Oh, I get to go break that rock again. Hello, rock. Nice to see you again. Smash that thing to pieces. I've already raided that house, so it's empty. Just waiting for the trader to open, so I can go and turn in this quest. I don't have anything to sell. I already did my sell run earlier. That's when I picked up the quest and I ran off and finished it. Horde night is tomorrow night. I just heard a pig. I'll shoot it twice. Oh, that was a miss. Alright, I have to get hit by it once now. Oh, nope. He missed his little snort. To be honest, I feel like the animals run weird in this version. Like they just don't seem to be fast enough. They're not scary enough. Now the wolves, they run a little bit faster. Goodbye, piggy. Thank you for your meat. The trader opens in another 3 minutes of in-game time. Yummy says, one of these days, it will work perfect. One of them. That's what I'm hoping for. 1 more minute. Loud beep. I'm Cool says, hello. Hello, I'm Cool. You sound pretty cool. Somebody told me so.
What do you need?
Not bad at all.
Great.
Aw.
Just don't let this go to your head.
It might. Just gonna take the shotgun, I think, because it sells for way more, and I'll just sell it to him. Because I don't really need a quality 1 shotgun. Thank you for the dukes. I'll keep the ammo.
Was there something else?
Let me get another job. Hopefully not too far away. 1.3 buried supplies. I haven't done a buried quest yet.
Fantastic.
I'll do that after Horde night, though. I'm not gonna try and get it done today. Yummy says, you're really good at CD, or I'm just that bad. You're not bad. I seen you play. You're good, too. It's just that whenever we look at our own gameplay, we're always more critical. Because when I watch myself play CD, I feel like I'm terrible at the game. Good flip, buddy. He's good at gymnastics for being a big guy. Nice. Is the buried quest in the direction of our house? Yep, it's right over here. That wouldn't be too out of the way. Moving on up. Moving on up. I appreciate the compliment, though. But I don't think you should talk bad about yourself either. And plus, mobile is way different than PC. It's a totally different set of talents. I would say that playing on the phone is a greater accomplishment. It might be a simpler device, but that's what makes it so hard, is that you gotta think outside of the box to get one up on somebody. Because it's just a competitive game, you know? So I think some of the phone victories, and I've seen some of the really good players on the phone play, they're crazy. They look kind of like PC players. So I know you're going up against some tough opponents. Smacked away. The noises are just too much. He's grunting and groaning over every little swing. You should just have like a 5% chance to pull a muscle or something from power swinging. And then that's the only time you make that weird noise. There we go. Alright, I have to think about what I'm going to do for Horde Night. I could start on trying to make that drop base that was in Grand Spartan's video that he showed off. It looks like it's pretty fun to use. And plus it makes the Horde Night look pretty easy, kinda like the old one, and it gives you all the kills and it doesn't rely on traps. Which is kinda right up my alley. Go back home and see what we can do. I need to... oh, yeah, that's what I was doing before. Did I ever craft all of those? I did. 125 flagstone blocks. Enough for a 5x5x5 pillar. Which looks like it probably fit right about here. This looks like even ground. Let's take care of these weirdos. What are you doing over here? Playing hopscotch? Sit down. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that design by Grand Spartan. I might have to go look it up again later tonight, but I'm going to try and do like a rough draft of it right now. And if you guys have never heard of Grand Spartan and you're interested in this game, you should go check out his channel. He's fantastically hilarious and musically inclined. He will soothe you while he murders zombies and plays a song at the same time. He's one of my favorite YouTubers, for sure, and he streams too, so. I don't know how to say your name. Hello, dude. From Ohio. You remember me? Yeah, you were in my Stardew Valley stream. I'm pretty sure. And welcome back. It's good to see you, man. How's your day been? If I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure that that's where you're from. Alright, let's see. I need to do something that's 5x5x5. Horizontally and vertically. Let's do this real quick. Yo. Alright. The ground works with diamonds, so it's 1. This will be the block next to it. 2. 3. 4. 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And then we just gotta meet the other one. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Just open these up. Get rid of all this crap. Alright. Clear out the middle. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I might need to make a little bit more. So this is the second. But it actually is only going to be the first. Yeah, I should have started it above ground. But it'll be safer this way anyway. Now, from what I understand is that the base itself shouldn't get attacked at all. And that only the zombies should only just try and jump at you, and the only way that damage is going to be caused is if there's cops and or buzzards. And I heard buzzards are pretty annoying on Horde night. So it does. 1, 2. Okay. This is the third layer. This is the fourth layer. I'm just going to go up one more time. Okay. One more time. We're out of blocks though. I only had enough to go up that many times. Did I put away the rest of my cobblestone blocks? I must have. Just gonna make 275, that's fine. And while those are being crafted, I might as well go check to see if I already have some made, since it's probably gonna take the same amount of time as it would to go check to make them. So why not do both? And I can just cancel the ones that are being made if I do find more. I have so many resources in that forge. Alright. What am I looking for exactly? I done did forgotten. Oh yeah, cobblestone rocks. I think I used them all. Go ahead and put our ammo away that we found. And our tokens. We almost have 2 stacks of 20,000. Slowly put all this stuff away because my brain is like not working right. Let's take another drink. We're already pretty much full. It looks like our hunger's full. If our stamina's full, our hunger's full. Let's see. Get rid of that glass. Alright. Yeah, I don't have any more up there. Alright, looks like we're good. We're gonna go finish our little build here. Where are you, cobblestone rocks? Recipes. Flagstone block. We need 25 at least. Let's just make as many as we can. Have we leveled up yet? We have. Cool. Crying baby. Welcome to the stream. Enjoy it. Let's see. Do level 7. I only have 1 point, so I don't know if I want to waste it on that. I do, however, want to get this really bad. I think I'll just wait. One, two, three, four. Then it'll eventually be 5. Alright. Now I'm just building this from memory of the video. I only watched it once. I kind of only get the gist of what he was doing. But, I mean, it doesn't look that difficult to actually make. So basically, he did this. He had something like this. Right. And I don't know if he went up another level. I guess it wouldn't really kill me to go up another level. But then that means the ramps are going to have to be bigger, and that means overall more materials used. I'll just try it like this for right now, see if it works. Okay. So now I need to make a bunch of grates, or whatever they are. What are they called? Bars. Iron bars. I don't think you use centered. I think you use just regular iron bars. So it's going to take clay and iron, and they're made in the forge, so that works. Let's go. Head back to the forge, make a bunch of iron bars. And we're going to create like a cage, a full enclosed cage. The only thing that'll be left open will be where I put a door to get in. And I'm only going to use it for the first couple horde nights because it doesn't really seem that viable for late game, just because mostly it's designed to let you kill. I feel like the best part about the design is that it lets you get most of the kills. So to manage more zombies later on, there's eventually just going to become an overwhelming number of cops. And I think that the late game strategy in my head would be basically set up a booby-trapped house, like a booby-trapped maze that does nothing but slow down zombies and has a whole bunch of things for you to hide behind, but then as they progress through the maze, the obstacles that defend you are meant to be broken down. That way you don't have to worry about repairing them, and you just move on to the next set of obstacles to protect you, and then kind of create like a huge obstacle course for them and lure them through it. I don't know. Maybe that won't work if they come in from all directions, but I guess I'll have to keep my eye on streams and see how the late game progresses. Those are just like my early thoughts. Alright, iron bars before I forget. How many can I make? 58. That is not enough. 25 just covered the floor. So that means it's going to need at least 25 plus another ring around it because it's got to go out a little bit. I don't know. It's going to have to be enough because that's all I can make. Yikes, that's 5,000 iron down the drain. That was like a lot. Might as well get more smelting. Now that we're back at square one. That is a crazy amount. A little bit more than I thought it was going to cost. I was actually thinking I was going to walk out of here since I was pretty confident in my iron quantity in my forge that it would be okay. I did not think I was going to walk out of here with 58 of them and no more iron. I was thinking in the realm of 200. That's what I was picturing in my brain. Because I knew in Alpha 16 I would have, with this much iron, I would have been able to make, like, I feel like I would have been able to make a ton. Like 500 or something like that. So from 500 to 53. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's just what I think. That's what I think it used to cost like nothing to make stuff. Now everything has a significant cost. Alright. How long is it going to take to make these? A half hour. Seems excessive. So it's going to be 7 by 7. But you don't have to fill the middle. I think I need 23 of them just to do one ring around a 5 by 5. Yikes. So, wow. It's gonna make things really hard. I think I'm gonna have to improvise because I don't have enough time to craft that many iron bars. Oof. I'm gonna have to improvise hard because this is just not enough. I should have been doing this like, if I was gonna use this strategy, I would have had to start setting up like 4 days ago. 4 in-game days ago, at least. This might not be a very good horde night. We're gonna try though. From what I could tell, it worked. And this is not good. It's gonna be a while before those are done. To be honest, the best thing to do right now is maybe get the other parts of the base set up. And I'm gonna do that out of wood. Because apparently this part of the base doesn't actually get attacked. Let me go ahead and punch some of this grass out of existence. Ah, and there's something else to do. And I kinda need it. Because it might be something useful right before Horde Night, so... Looks like we're on a running journey. Yummy says, lots of thinking in this game. Yeah, there's quite a bit. They changed it a lot now, so it's more like when I played Alpha 16 in my head, I already knew exactly what to do. I didn't have to plan anything out. I knew that I could get my forge by day one if I did this. I knew that I could have iron tools and use them efficiently by this day if I did this. Like, it was always like cut and dry. You knew exactly where to go. The mold was like cut out for you, and it was pretty, and it made the game super easy. Now the game is completely different, so I have to, and I've used the cheesy ways so long that now I have to actually think about what I'm doing because they don't work anymore. And it makes the game a little, it makes it feel fresh, it makes it feel new. The only thing I don't like is that sprinting in the new version really drains, like almost everything you do in the new version drains your stamina like crazy. Now that I mention it, I realize that wearing armor reduces your stamina. Do these? Yeah. So now I should be able to run faster and for longer. Yeah, it's much better. I should do this every time. Take off my armor to run. So there's a little bit more micromanaging too. You know what, lady? I'm sick of you. You're getting boxed. That's right. Knocked out. Come on. Suckers. Now I'm kind of on a punching spree. Ow. I shouldn't have got so cocky. Ooh. It's lagging on your end. I don't know. I don't want to minimize the game again because if I do it might crash. Hopefully it sorts itself out in a minute here. I should do a melee only playthrough and just punch everything to death. There was some good stuff in there, but nothing I truly needed. Other than like maybe the med kit. Since we're out this way, feel like maybe I should try to get this quest done and dig up this buried treasure. Head on over to this buried treasure and see if we can't find it. Hopefully it's not in the river. It's at least across the river, so... Alright, good. It's not underwater. I don't know how I feel about digging up stuff underwater. Did that kill him? It sure did. I'll let you keep that arrow as a souvenir. Oh, it's so much... Whoa. It's so much better running with no armor on. But it's a lot safer to wear the armor. When I'm not wearing it, I get concussioned a lot. We got ourselves a church over here. I'm pretty sure these have a lot of zombies inside of it, because there's a graveyard behind it. Looks like the treasure's pretty close. The icon's getting pretty big on my compass up top. Okay. So it looks like the treasure is anywhere underneath us here. Let's just start picking spots to dig. I had a weird way of doing it back in Alpha 16. I would do like holes like that, because whenever you dig near the chest, the ground is like open around it. So even if I dig straight down like this and it's hard to see, but one of the diamond corners will be malformed if the chest is near it. And hopefully I don't have to, if it's not too tricky to find, I'll hopefully be able to show it off how I actually use it to find them. I just pick random spots within the treasure chest area. Try not to get buried along with it. I dig 3 deep. Sometimes 4, since we're on a hill. I don't know exactly what it's counting as. Oh, I'm in the hole again. This time I'm stuck forever. Actually, legitimately stuck. It was using my stamina. Alright. Let me out. Starting to get claustrophobic in here. Hey guys, look what I'm trying to show off. How to not be able to get out of a single hole. Ah! Thank you. Alright, well that's how you make a bigger hole than just a single little one. In case you guys didn't know. We'll do a little bit of a strip mine. This is also another method. Pretty common one. I probably shouldn't have accepted this one until I gotten an auger. Because that would have made it a lot easier. Yummy Rage asks, do you know about the duplication glitch in this game? No. Oh, are you talking about the house loot? I know about the house loot duplication, basically. I don't know what's going on with that piece of land. I guess that if you get a quest right now, and it's like a find this package quest, you can go through the house right without accepting it and clear out all the zombies and loot every container, and then you start the quest and it like spawns all the loot back in the house again. If that's the one you're talking about, then yeah, I have heard of it. But I'm pretty sure that's actually going to be removed from the game. And to be honest, I'm still looking for a challenge, so I'm not really worried about cheesing it yet. I'll cheese it when I'm like, when I got a ton of hours into the game and I'm bored with the core concepts. I gotcha. It's a way to duplicate stuff in the new update, any items, and yes, this game. Yeah, you can also just turn on the item spawner and spawn in any item you want. But it kind of makes the game too easy. And I'm glad they made it a little bit harder. So I'm gonna stick it out like this for a while. I might not even find this treasure. Especially with it being inside the, or being on the side of a hill. Not good. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just one of my holes. Haha. I got excited there for a second. Might want to use it when you don't want to grind for stuff. I think the grind is actually relatively good right now. I mean, it is, like I said, a lot more expensive than it used to be, but I feel like, in a way, it used to be too cheap. Like I said, I could make everything on day. Like, in the first week, I had everything I needed to protect me until day 60. So, at least now it feels like you're kind of grinding for whatever's about to hit you next week, which I think is actually a good strategy, and it's a good like pace for the game. I used the cheat menu once in Alpha 16, but that was when my mini bike disappeared due to a glitch. So I used it to respawn a new mini bike. That's what I use the cheat menu for, is to like help you get past like the glitches, since the game is in alpha still. And there's bound to be glitches. Nothing there. Looks like we're going this way a little bit. Oh, that's another hole. I gotta stop getting excited when I find my own little holes. On the upside, I'm getting a ton of clay. In Minecraft, they added a treasure map from shipwrecks, and it has some good stuff. They added a treasure map from shipwrecks, and it has some good stuff. Is it like a pirate-based expansion type thing? Is it a whole new area, or just within, like, when you generate a world, sometimes shipwrecks spawn in the ocean or something? Either way, adding new things to explore is probably a good idea for Minecraft. That game's heavily based on how awesome the world can look in there. Oh no, I fell again. Let's just pick a random direction and dig. What? Whoa, okay. Did I just break the game? I just broke the game. Let's see if we can find the treasure chest from under the ground. Oh, it is. It's right next to me. Boom. How do you break the game? You go underground, you stick your head through the map, and you go, oh, there you are, treasure chest. What just happened? That's so crazy. I was super close. Oh no, there's zombies. Didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna have to do that and hope they don't find me. It's a horde. It's a wandering horde. I have to make some... Oh, please don't tell me they're digging down at me. Please tell me they're just leaving. There's a lot of them, too. They're hitting something. They're digging, I think. Oh, some of them are hanging out. It sounds like it's right next to me. I think it's about to dig its way in here. It sounds really close. And if you jump or anything, they can hear you. It's not all about seeing in this game anymore. They can actually hear you do stuff. Somebody's really close right there. I need to get out of here. I just gotta do this quick. I just have to do it really quick, because they could fall in on my head, and then I'd be really screwed. Stand up. Come on, don't fail me now. Oh, please. There we go. Now we good. Alright. There we go. Now we gotta be sure not to fall down any more of our little traps. Try and figure out where the rest of that horde went, so we can milk it for some experience. I think I hear one this way. I just don't see anything. I hear one on the ground. Stuck inside the ground. This game is not glitchy at all. Lol glitches. Yeah. It's got its quirks. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to get don't it was the one that I got out of. I think I have to give up on looking for that horde. They must have just continued off into oblivion. And then in our spare time, probably sometime tomorrow, I'll make a trip back over to the trader and turn in this quest. I don't know. Actually, with how far I can run without my armor on, I might just run all the way there now. And then just spend like an hour outside in the dark. It's not too bad. As long as a wandering horde don't show up at night. I can usually get away with an hour or two outside. I'm sure we're almost leveled up again. Yeah, we're really close to leveling up again. Only 8.4 thousand away. Running up hills and stuff is what's really killing my stamina. Ooh, it looks like we can actually eat some food finally. I wonder if there's a, like, I might have to watch my stream back and see exactly how I stuck my head to the ground. Because to be honest, I don't think, I could have overlooked that chest and it was right next to me. It was really close. Like, I should definitely think about using that again. That was crazy. It's raining in the snow biome. I thought it was always snowing if it was raining. Maybe it's not particularly cold today, but there's snow on the ground. Oh yeah. I am super enjoying being able to run this far without having to stop every 2 seconds. If I make a tips and tricks video, this is going to be my #1 tip. If you find armor, don't wear it while you're running. Only wear it in combat. If you have to make a far trip, just do it pretty much naked. Just wear the underclothes. It's far more efficient. You'll get there quicker. And as long as you don't get jumped by something random, you'll be fine. Alright, let's move on in and hopefully we can get in there before he closes. I'm not sure if it's 1800 or 1900, but we're getting there.
Well, look what the kid. Well, I lost the bet on this one. Here's some money.
Alright. You can just have that right back. Oh, you don't want it. Take that flashlight then. Let's just... I'm just gonna sell all this crap. I have so much food. It doesn't really matter. I got 3 first aid kits from that box. They only sell for 130. Alright.
That's right. Do the math.
That's right, do the math. Alright. Now that that's done, I guess I can shut the door. When we get back, all 50 something of our iron bars should be done. And that'll be a decent start to what I need to do. I'm gonna need to get so much more iron so fast. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna have to do like some makeshift thing for the first night, first horde night. And maybe just have to deal with buzzards as they come, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to put a ceiling on this thing. I'm only gonna have enough stuff to be able to put like a small little overhang on it, so to maybe keep out spider zombies. Those might even become an issue with how far they can jump. Oof, that he basically scorpioned there. Finally out of the snow. Just a big solid block of cobblestone. Or flagstone, I should say. So basically we need to go like 1, 2, 3, do it here. No, do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here is where it's gonna go. And we're only gonna do 3. Yeah, because I think that'll be fine on each side. Two, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Idiot. Learn to count, relic. Very, very simple map. Alright. Now let's retry this basic map stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. Not 4 away, 4 open spaces. With 1 open space on each end. Okay, so this is in the first spot. 2 and 3. Same to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, and 1. Do I go up 1 more, or is this even? Alright, that looks about right. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. Good. So this is 1, I'm gonna count it this time. This will be 2, 3, 4, 5. Even. Shouldn't hurt myself dropping off from 5 high. 2. I'm out of stuff. I punched this thing for 7 damage. Take that. Luckily I got a ton of dirt from digging up that treasure chest, so we can now make 3,770 if we wanted, which we're not. We're just gonna do like 500. Probably even stop that early. Delicious. Evil Kabuki, hello. Welcome to the chat. This game is full of them. Worst optimized game ever, but it's still fun. That's very true. I think my favorite thing though about this game is that with every major patch, like from 13 to 14 to 15 to 16, and then 17, every time it patches, some core fundamental of the game shifts in a direction that kind of revives the fun of the game. I don't know exactly how to put it into words, but whenever a big patch comes out, they kind of change the game in a way that makes it feel new again. Almost like you get a new game every time a patch comes out. That's my favorite part about 7. Pardon me. Wow. 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 soon as my lungs recover, I will read what you have to say. Alright, I think I'm good. I lied. Evil Kabuki says, I have the 32 core Threadripper and 2 Titan axes, and this game still lags. Well, I can't relate on any of that. I am running this game on a laptop that probably is and should not be designed to run most games. I'll go ahead and disgrace myself and show you my settings. This is my resolution. Tell me if you've ever heard of this resolution. I mean, obviously, it shouldn't exist. It's pretty funny. All low or off. Everything. The maximum amount of minimum you can have. He says that's impressive. It's something is what I like to call it. I wouldn't call it impressive. You don't want to encourage this kind of behavior. This kind of behavior is only meant to happen if it's absolutely necessary. And yeah, I find it pretty funny as well. I do. I do. And I'm actually able to stream it too. I don't know how I'm able to stream it because my well, actually I don't know exactly what the stream looks like because if I minimize the game, it crashes. I mean, it's not it wouldn't it's pretty easy to assume why it crashes, but my computer's just like, "What? Minimizing? I've never What is this? What is this feature? When did this come out?" Let's see. Scrap that. There's almost zero detail. It is. It's almost like looking at garbage. Look at that. This is as far away as I get detail. So like when I step here, let's see how many blocks away I am from that tree. This looks like it's in line with it. This is going to be interesting to test. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So 36 blocks away, and detail fades. This big tree right here, as soon as I'm 36 blocks away from it, the detail fades. And poof. Poof. Thank you, Evil Kabuki. If you want to watch a real streamer and you really like 7 Days to Die, I recommend. Thank you for the subscription. You are awesome. I recommend watching my best friend Fermi. He is just, I think, the most A+ 7-day streamer there is. Now it's a little bit more adult than I would ever stream. He definitely curses a lot, so if that's not your thing, then I totally understand. But I always want to promote my friends. They are freaking awesome. And he's got a really good computer, so his stream looks fancy. Let's make a bunch more of these flagstone blocks. Actually, we don't want to make too many, because I'm going to need to make a couple ramps as well. Let's start off with 25. You make me want to give you one of my old computers. I have a desktop, but something happened to it, and I could never figure out what went wrong. And I mean, everybody knows the story that money's tight and stuff. You just sometimes I don't have a set schedule, and this isn't really something that I do all the time. But whenever I do have free time, I love to stream, and I usually just make it work. You know, my whole philosophy with streaming is it kind of reminds me of growing up playing, taking turns playing like Resident Evil or Final Fantasy, any of the Final Fantasies. Insert number here, and yeah, I think I went one too high, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm good. I should be able to finish it from down here too. Cool. Yummy Rage says, Evil Kabuki, Evil Kabuki, you're a cool dude. He is pretty cool, man. That is 3, 4, 5. Evil says, but it still works just fine. It does. I just put an order on eBay for 7 500 gig hard drives. That's literally all this computer needs. A new hard drive. The one it has is from when Windows 7 first came out. Yeah, that is outdated in the PC world. This is I can only give you the information that's on the stickers outside of this. I'll give you my graphics card since it's right here. The NVIDIA GeForce 940M, which I'm assuming stands for mobile. Alright. Don't know why I turned that block. So apparently I don't even need to use stone for this. But what I want to do is use stone at least for the first 2 rows. A little bit of background on what I'm actually doing right now is Grand Spartan released a video on how to handle small to moderate sized hordes by building basically a 5x5x5, 5 high, 5 wide, 5 long pillar of solid flagstone and upgrade it accordingly. Obviously not the inside blocks. I guess they always stay flagstone unless you want to get really hardcore with it. But apparently they won't even attack this. What's actually going to happen is you build like a cage on top of it that hangs over by 1 block. I think 1 block. Pretty sure. And then I guess it goes 4 high or 5. I think he has it 5. Everything's set to like 5 high. And then fully encase it in. So the only thing that's going to do damage to it is cop spit and explosions. And you just create ramps that lead up to the height that your cage starts. And what the hordes do is they're just going to continuously go up these ramps, and there's going to be like little openings right here. And I'm going to create another like kind of like little side portion to this that wraps and leaves like a little opening right here. So that way if they come in from this direction, they won't just go smash. Hulk smash on my base. They'll walk up the ramp, see me, and they'll try and jump to me. If they can't make it, they actually try again. They just like run down, come back, go right back up, and then jump at you again. And as they're running down these like little channels to get back to the front of the ramp, that's when you're just sitting there aiming at one and just you're lighting up all their heads as they run down that channel. And apparently it just like kind of confuses the AI. So I kind of want to test that. And so far the biggest problem is that iron bars take a ton of resources to craft. Just mostly a lot of metal, so it's like it kind of time gates it. If you don't spend a lot of your time mining, you won't have enough to actually do it. 2 more. Kind of want to see how this turns out anyway. And then you just fill it all in with ramps up to the top. Hey, baby girl. You're on your way home? Your old one has a GTX 660. This game runs fine on it. I was with the girlfriend and we did see them pile on each other. Oh, they're trying to get us. Then she blew me up with a rocket launcher, and I died anyway. If you upload content, I'll definitely go check you out as well. I'm actually just going to create all 74 of these. I'll have to actually make even more. So after that, I kind of want to do this. More cobblestone rocks. We'll do another 500. I think I still even need to do one of the Steam achievements to craft like so many items or something like that. Her favorite thing in the world is to blow you up. Or is it just using the rocket launcher? I can't, to be honest, I've never used the rocket launcher. I've always sold it because it sells for such good money. Wait till I'm busy and don't pay attention to her leaving the party, but she knows where I'm at. And then bam! Hits me with a rocket right in the face. It's just a rocket to the face. It'll be okay. It'll heal back in a day or two. If you're really patient, your face will grow back. Get out of my way, grass. There we go. That's 2. I'm gonna have to be really careful trying to build the corner ones. One time she got you really good. She saved up gas barrels. She put about 150 barrels in a house waiting for you. And blew it all up with a rocket launcher with you in it. She's probably like, oh, guess what? I redecorated your house. You should go check it out. As soon as you get in there, she like sends a rocket in from outside in a window and just blows the house to bits. But actually, guys, I am going to call the stream right now because my wife is on her way home and she has to come home and unwind and, decompress after work. So I don't want to have her to worry about making noise and stuff on stream. So I want to say thank you to Evil Kabuki for subscribing and being awesome and just chatting and hanging out. Thank you guys for chilling with me. And I will see you on the next stream. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be streaming a little bit longer. So have a good one, guys. Catch you later, Kabuki. I'll see you later, Yummy, if you're still around.